As you all know, Samoa is doing the 2019 Pacific Games for us in about 4 weeks' time. So this was our CEO, Andrew Minogue, and my last visit before the Games proper begins on the 4th of July. And since our arrival, we've met the Minister for Sport, who is also the chairman of the Games Authority. We had meetings with the CEO of the Games Organizing Committee. We also had a meeting with our host President, Samoan PGA, Patrick, and his secretary and CEO, and one or two other members of his board. We also took the opportunity yesterday to visit all the venues where all the 26 sports will take place, except for the sailing venue. We ran out of time and couldn't make it to that venue. And in addition to that, we also took the opportunity to visit the village accommodation, all the houses where the athletes will be billeted, and we're grateful to the Methodist Church for making the accommodation available for our athletes, which will be their home for the time they will be spending in Samoa for the 2019 Games. I guess you want to know what we think, or what the Council thinks of the preparations that Heli and his team have been putting together for us. At the outset, I think we have to bear in mind that Samoa did not have the luxury of 5-6 years to put everything together. As you know, Tonga pulled out, and we had to find an alternate venue. And we were here about 2 years ago, I think, to look at Samoa, and at that time we also had Tahiti and Guam, who were also in the running for 2019 Games. And at that time, some of you told us, don't go to Tahiti, don't go to Guam, give us the Games because we're ready. But we had a process that we had to go through, and fortunately for Patrick, fortunately for Samoa, and also for us, that Samoa was successful in winning the bid. So they have had you have had less than 2 years to put the Games together, a very short space of time. But as I've said in the past, we can bank on the Samoans, and when the pressure is put on them, they do deliver. And this instance is no exception. From what we saw yesterday, and as a result of our meetings with the people I've mentioned earlier, we can very proudly say that Samoa is ready to host the Games. It's just that we can't start tomorrow. We have to wait until the 4th of July before the game starts. So all the various aspects that needs to be taken care of has been very ably and carefully taken care of by the CEO of the Games Organizing Committee and his team. We took the opportunity to speak with some of them about some of the finer details. Some of them are being addressed, and of course they have got another 4 weeks to put everything in place. We are very grateful to the Honourable Prime Minister, his Cabinet, and the Minister of Sport for all the support that is being given to the Organising Committee to ensure that Samoa has a very successful Games in in a month's time. I couldn't help but notice when coming from the airport, all the banners, all the flags welcoming delegations, various delegations. You've got schools that have been allocated to look after delegations that's coming through, and they've already have got their signs, welcome Wallace and Futuna, welcome Solomon Islands and all that. Of course, it's a month away, but they're all ready, and all the flags and the banners along the road, the atmosphere it's creating and the message it is giving is that Samoa is ready, and the people of Samoa are ready to welcome the delegations when they start arriving towards the end of June and early July. So as I said, all the signs are there that we will have an excellent games, and I'm sure all the delegations will be comfortable, will be safe, and we'll have excellent competitions during the games.